Greetings, folks. Today is Sunday, February the 10th, 2019. My name is Tom Lineweaver, and this is my commentary. All right. Now, in my last commentary, I mentioned that I was going to get into this Green New Deal. Well, here it is. They have there's an article on, let's see, Ars Technica, whatever that is. And the article is called Green New Deal Bill Aims to Move U.S. to 100% Renewable Energy, Net Zero Emissions. You know, I'm not opposed to using renewable energy. I'm not. But I don't think it should be forced down our throats. Alright? Now, this article was written by Megan Guess. I guess that's how you pronounce her name. G-E-U-S-S. It was posted on February the 7th of this year at 1:12 p.m. I don't know why the time signature is there. Okay. And the article goes and says, on Thursday morning, NPR posted a bill drafted by Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Democrat of New York. Of course she's a Democrat. What else would she be? Oh, maybe the Green Party. Anyway, back to the article. Advocating for the Green New Deal, that is, a public works bill aimed at employing Americans and reducing greenhouse gas emissions in the face of climate change. Now, there you go. It is a way for us to battle climate change. Now, I'm sorry. What this bill is all about is controlling the American people even more, taking more and more liberty away from the people of this country. That is all it's about. A similar version of the bill is expected to be introduced by the Senate by Senator Ed Markey, a Democrat of Massachusetts. Of course, a Democrat. Anyway. The House bill opens by citing two recent climate change reports, an October 2018 report from the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. Do we have one of those things? Why? It's a waste of money, because there's no such thing as climate change. Okay. And a heavily peered review report released in November 2018 by a group of U.S. scientists from the federal agency. Every once in a while, my tongue gets twisted in this thing. Anyway, U.S. scientists from federal agency and environmental departments. Both reports were unequivocal about the role that humans play in climate change and the dire consequences humans stand to face if climate change continues unchecked. The bill lists some of these consequences as if they can see. Are they prophets of God that they can see the future? Consequences: $500 billion in lost annual economic output for the U.S. by 2100. Yeah, as if they know that. Mass migration, bigger and more ferocious wildfires, and risk of more than $1 trillion in damage to U.S. infrastructure and coastal property. To stop this, the bill says, global greenhouse gas emissions from human sources must be reduced by 40 to 60% from 2010 levels by 2030, and we must reach net zero emissions by 2050. Now there you have it. I I don't really need to read the rest of this article, because what I just said basically tells you what's going on. Humans play a role in climate change that doesn't exist. Emissions, gas emissions from human sources must be reduced. So, you people, this is a control legislation. Nothing more. All it's about is taking away more liberty. What are they going to do? Instruct everybody to drive? I know. Take these old boats that are on the road. I mean, if you've got a classic car, forget it. You're getting rid of it. At least you won't be able to drive it, because they'll be banned. You'll have to buy a really small car that gets 100 miles per gallon, or a hybrid or an electric car. That's what's coming, folks. That, mark my words, that is what is coming. That's all that's coming. Now, what did I say about climate? I've been saying this about climate. Climate is determined by the rays of the sun. The same thing that gives us our seasons also gives us our climate. Now, I've learned this in elementary school, and I haven't forgotten it. I don't know who these U.S. scientists are, but they're stupid. They're probably being paid to lie to you. And it's a government report. What do you expect? So is the 9/11 Commission report, and that's full of lies. So is the report on the assassination of John Kennedy, and I don't think we could trust that either. When you have a government report, don't believe it unless you can otherwise confirm it. Government reports are notorious to lie. I mean, our government lies about everything. You can't try. I mean, we've got a president that says one thing one day and says another thing sometimes an hour later. So we can't trust our government to tell us the truth. The truth is, they want to take away more liberty. They want to take away more freedom. Has our government reached King George status yet? All they care about is controlling the American people. Oh, and I'd be willing to bet that they are going to be immune by any law they pass. I'm sorry. We got to get them. They have to be. We have to take away their immunity. If they pass this law, they got to keep it too. So Nancy Pelosi, when you go back to California, get yourself a small little car and drive back. Don't take a plane, because you talk about pollution. But you Democrats aren't going to do that. You liberals are not going to abide by any kind of law that you make us abide by. And the only reason the people of this country believe you is because they've been fed this lie for a long time. We've been worried about our environment for a long time. That's why we have this Environment Protection Agency. Well, human beings are not hurting the environment. Well, to a degree they are, but not to a great degree. I mean, when you throw tires away somewhere in a lake somewhere, that doesn't help the environment. We throw garbage all over the place. That doesn't help the environment. We throw away different liquids, and then we get deer that may drink some of that and die from it. So, yes, but humans cannot control climate change or global warming. That's what climate change is. It's another way of saying global warming. This is not about global warming or climate change. It is about government control, taking away your liberty. Telling you what kind of cars to buy. They're already telling us what kind of bulbs to buy. How stupid is that? Oh, and by the way, that bill that forces us to buy certain bulbs was signed by George W. Bush, not Obama, as some people have stated. So anyway, folks, this Green New Deal is yet another way for this tyrannical government to steal our liberty. So what you need to do, ladies and gentlemen, is call your congressman and say, don't you dare vote for this thing. Call your senators. Tell them not to vote for it, or you will lose your job the next election. They'll listen to that. Anyway, okay. I think that's enough. What else could be said? It's all about stealing liberty from the American people. That's all it's about. That's my commentary. Thanks for listening.